No one but my mother, and I know that almost every meal I make for her is revenge. I have never told anyone this, not even my husband, but it happened again tonight and I'm feeling a bit giddy because of how well it worked yet again, so I want to brag. I'm aware I'm a piece of shit. Part of why I haven't told anyone. When I was little, my mother wanted to use corporal punishment on me, not my siblings, never my siblings, but because I was such a bad kid she wanted my dad to hit me. My dad flat out refused, and told her that if she did, he wouldn't be able to stay with her, because he didn't want anyone hitting his kids. So, instead, whenever my mom was mad at me she would give me spicy food to eat, even though I hated it and it made me sick. Like, full-on stomach cramps, diarrhea, the fucking works. She would only do it when my dad was at work, which was most nights at dinner, and whenever I asked for something else to eat she would break down and cry over how much time she spent on my food, and don't I love her? Guilting me into hurting myself. Well, when I turned 16, I was meant to start taking over more of the chores in the house, including cooking dinner twice a week. My mother hates pasta. She hates it. It's a texture thing, and she claims it's always slimy. One brilliant night at 16, after my father began working morning shifts, I was mad at her for screaming at me earlier in the day, and I realized I could do something about it. Since that night one of the only meals I have cooked for my mother is pasta. I load it with sauce, and sometimes make things like baked spaghetti because she hates the way the top of it looks. Whenever she's tried to turn it down, I put on waterworks and shake, and look at the table. You've always eaten it before, what did I do wrong? Are you mad at me, Mom? And because either my dad or my husband, or other people whose opinion she cares about is there she's never called me out. I am 26 years old and I intend to do this for every meal we share, or until she cuts me off. I'm not gonna be seen as the bad guy here, for not keeping the family together. I honestly don't care if this makes me a bad guy, she sucked and this is my pettiest form of revenge. Watching her try to keep a straight face while choking down chicken Alfredo is the highlight of my week this week.